When the fuck are men gonna finally start realizing when women say no, it fucking means no? There was literally just these fucking two dudes in here. They walked in here, it's a black dude and a Hispanic. They walk in here, I'm checking them out. As soon as I check them out, there's this girl that walks in. There's this girl that walks in, he starts talking to her, hey, how you doing, da 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 da. Then he gonna say, hey, can I have your number so we can get to know each other? She says, no, I'm good. So I walk over there with her, I start helping her, I get what I get what she want. We come over here. Then I asked her, I said, do you have an account with us? She said, yes, I have an account. With the account, you're supposed to give your phone number. When she says, oh, my phone number is, I said, no. I turned the keyboard around and I asked her to put in her phone number. So she puts in her phone number. The dude behind her gonna say, oh, damn, so you really ain't trying to give me the number, huh? So that means you about to listen for her fucking phone number. I said, y'all already got what y'all want. Can y'all get out of my store, please? He said, what, man? We customers. Da 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 da. Yes, you were just a customer. You were just a customer. You were a customer. You're not a customer anymore. Get out of my shop. Now, as she's getting ready to walk out the door, I start walking out the door behind her. I said, hold on. So I start walking out the door behind her. As soon as I start walking out the door behind her, as soon as she hit the fucking door, the fucking black boy is literally motherfucking walking up to her. So I said, oh, so you really ain't trying to give me your number? I said, didn't she just tell you that she was good when she was inside the store? I said, boy, keep your ass fucking moving. Keep moving. Keep fucking moving. So I said, oh, you just cock blocking. You just keep moving. And don't come back to my shop no more. How about that? You fucking banned from here. Don't come back.
Yeah. All right.
Unfortunately,
All right.
some women, thinks that pursuit of a woman is, cute or whatever. And I'm glad that she didn't feel that way, because that's how you get caught up with these emotional type of guys who can't control their emotions. They don't know how to take no for no. So if you give him your number, sometimes a woman will think, well, if I just give him my number, he'll leave me alone and he'll stop following me around in the store or in the area that I am, because she's, fearful of her safety. And then he's calling you all the time. He's finding out everything he can find out about you, to try to, weasel his way into your life. And then you get these emotional guys that don't know how to say no, or try to be controlling, or don't want you to leave them alone. And, I kind of applaud this dude for kind of just being like, dude, the girl said no. She said no. No means no, period.
I don't know. I would have picked up the phone and said, hey, man, you need me to call the police? Because, listen, hey, that's a dangerous game. You don't know these guys. The little young lady don't know these guys. Your best bet is, hey, ma'am, you need me to call the cops?
Yeah, I get it from your point of view, because they could have came back to do the guy something, or
They
could
could
have
have
done
pulled out
something
something
right
right
then.
then and there.
Right. Could have done something right then
You
and
got to
there.
try to
But
de-escalate, like, sir, would y'all like to try some of this out? Or we got some cologne, we got this, we got that, whatever you trying to sell. All that old tough guy shit, dog. Man, you don't know what them dudes about, man. You don't know what them boys about. So your best bet is to try to de-escalate the thing and the situation, then try to call the police. It don't make you no punk. It don't make you scared. It make your ass stay alive. Because these boys out here, they ain't playing with you. They ain't playing with you.
well,
So,
I guess
and
everybody
I
has
get
their
it,
way of
man. The young
handling it.
lady didn't want to be bothered, feel like she's being harassed, you know. But, man,
Yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes when we're in situations like that, we don't always think of the outcome. You're one of those people who's a rational thinker and you think of the outcome. He is a guy who thinks of the immediate threat. So in his mind, remove the immediate threat. And that's what he was doing. And typically most men react in that way. And like you say, that's how some people get their lives taken, or they end up having to take somebody life, because at that moment in time, it's just human nature to kind of react to the immediate threat. So this is just sort of like an eye opener to say, you don't always want to react to the immediate threat by, being forceful back. Maybe the best thing you need to do is de-escalate the situation by calling the authority and let them handle that situation and keeping the young lady safe. I don't know what's the best answer for it, but at the same token, some
yeah,
guys,
this yeah,
men, boys, whoever, need to understand, no means no. Keep it moving.
Man, that's a fool. That's a fool,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to deal with fools accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be ready to protect yourself at all times, and you have to use the best course of action to stay alive and
Mm-hmm.
to keep her safe. Because all that old cursing the man on, and you better get the F out of here, man. They forget about the woman, start worried about busting your ass.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
you don't
Could
know
be
what
that way.
people got on their mind. You don't know what the guys just got through doing.
Mm-hmm.
They could have been around on. They could have been around on the other street dealing with the ops.
Mm-hmm.
Now they back on your street. Man, they don't care. They don't. They You got some people out here that don't believe that, or they don't even care, or they don't even think they gonna even live to see another day. So they live life like that. I don't care whatever come my way today. And if you in my path, I'm seeking to destroy you.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't thinking about that. You up here trying to play tough guy in front of the young lady. That ain't the way to be. That ain't the way to
Well,
be.
I don't know if he was really just trying to play tough
Maybe he was just doing it for
guy.
the camera.
He just might have saw that it was just a constant threat that was going on, and he was just being a man. There are still some men who are gentlemen, but I get what you say. Like, dude, there's another way so that you don't put yourself in harm's way as well. And he probably sized the two little guys up and felt like, what he could do in his mind as a man, and felt like they wasn't going to say anything. But like you say, you can never underestimate the mindset of
Did
the
you see?
person.
I don't know if you seen that little old scrawny looking little white dude, man. That dude looked like he was a nerd from whatever, man. Like he one of them type of dudes that, you know, little old bitty guy. Guy kept on
Mm-hmm.
messing with him at the mall, man. He was kept on picking with the dude. Man, dude turned around, pull out a gun, and shot him right in the mall in front of everybody.
Oh wow.
Man, you can't size nobody up. You don't know.
Not
You
these
It
days.
could be the most strongest, nerdy looking guy in the world. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know what he got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, you know if these crazy son go in a school and shoot up the whole school, and
Yeah.
when they show their picture, they look like some weirdo. Don't look like they can bust a grape.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
You
man,
don't know the
you
mindset.
better use your common sense, man. Cause I'm pretty sure dudes be in that, especially if you're in the if you're in the hood, dudes be in there disrespecting women all the time. If that's the case, then you need to probably hire a little security guard up in that thing, so
Yeah.
they can escort them kind of people out of there. I wouldn't even work in the hood if I ain't had no security guard in that thing.
Yeah, I guess. I applaud him for trying to save her, but I do believe, now that you brought that to the light, that, maybe there was a better way he could be about, went about doing it so that he wouldn't put himself in harm's way. But, and I don't even think the message of saying no means no, because they're type of guys that I don't care how much you say no, no doesn't mean
Yeah,
no to them.
they're gonna be
They
fooled,
just in
man.
a different mindset.
Because there's some people walk around that's looking for a problem.
Yeah.
They looking for a problem, and they just want you to get. They just want you to satisfy what they looking for.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. They want you. They want to satisfy what you looking for. I mean, what they looking for.
Correct.
And they see a woman, she happened to be there. So I'm just gonna say what the hell come off the top of my head, whether it's respectful or disrespectful
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And they just don't care. So you
Yeah,
gotta
because
act accordingly. You gotta think like, hey, man, let's just get these guys out the store and let's move on to the next customer. Let's move on to the next sale. Let's move on to the next day. Now,
yeah,
if you force me to bust your ass, then hey, that's how it's gonna be. But I'm not gonna put myself or try to escalate a situation where it don't have to be one. You know.
and I
So
think he just thought he was doing the right thing because he downed it in the store to keep her number from getting out, but yet they still pursued it when the woman walked out the store, and he saw that they were gonna do that. So I think he just thought he was doing the right thing, not realizing that you can never tell with the how some people are gonna react or act a certain way. So I'm happy that it did not de-escalate and cause a situation.
I think the way he telling, I think he kind of cause I think he was trying to show out front of the chick. That's what I really think. Because, hey, you gonna ask the chick for a number. You gonna make it obvious that she gonna turn around and get him. How about you just say, give me your email address, or ma'am, put your number on this card right here. Write it right down on a piece of paper right here. Then I put it in the system right quick. He ain't have to make it obvious that, hey, let me turn around so they can't. Man, come on, man. Come on. You really just you doing too much. You doing too much. And little
Well,
subtle things like that, dudes being disrespectful, they see you in there, that's just like putting gas on the fire.
yeah, I guess, like I said, you and I always see things differently because sometimes, cultural influence and the way your upbringing is make things kind of different. And, guys from where I come from, they would have handled it worse than him. Like,
Yeah.
so,
So
it just,
so
but you're a little bit more level headed,
so when they
you
write on
know,
your tombstone, hey man, hey, he
but,
lived from such and such and such and such, but he wasn't no scared. He wasn't no scared
yeah.
son gun.
Yeah, but
Shit.
that goes both ways,
Yeah.
So, when you come from a different cultural background, you grew up different, that when you go to get ass, you're gonna bring some. You know what I'm saying? So they be prepared for whatever. So he might be being one of those type of guys that, man, listen, I done told him what I need to tell him. I put him on my store. They still acting up. Whatever happens, happens. So you got to also look at that too. He probably was a roundaway guy that understood the street language. And so he was ready for whatever. So you never could tell, but you're right in saying that, hey, we need to try to find another way to de-escalate these matters so that we're not always into conflict with each other. I get it.
Yeah.
But you got to bring ass to get ass.